Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Detroit, the Dark Reflection. Tonight, this scene is going to focus on one character named Shiloh. Shiloh has something in mind, something to put together for his own personal enterprise. Let's go to Shiloh right now and get inside his mind and see what he's plotting.
Shiloh currently right now is plotting to essentially start his own empire. But in order to start his own empire, he needs someone to essentially be the backbone, to be the public face, to be able to have the business meetings, to make phone calls, and just be the busybody during the day. Not just like anyone, the person needs to be effective, efficient, well organized, someone that Shiloh doesn't have to go behind and say, did you do this? So yeah, that's what he's looking for.
Hmm. And where's Shiloh right now within the city?
For the odds and resources, I'd say in a pretty fancy wancy, spot in Detroit.
All right. So, Shiloh, how are you going to go about finding this person? I don't think you're going to take out an ad in the Daily Circular looking for
No,
potential underboss.
no, no. Shiloh does have some influence. And he's going to burn some contacts. He knows some people that know some people that knows some people, and he's going to burn his influence to see and try to underworld influence to see if he can expedite the process.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Basically, he's going to set up three people. He's going to send an ad out for three people for some, potential candidates, and he's going to interview them, see how they, measure up.
All right. Let me see a charisma streetwise, and you can add your influence dice to it.
Charisma streetwise. Wow. Four, that's five. Bruce, can you roll me 8 dice?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Spending a point of willpower.
I don't think you could spend a point of willpower for these kind of social things.
Okay.
But you did not need to do that any fucking way. Look at this. My God. They're gonna, and yeah. And in my mind, I was gonna say diff 7, but yeah, you just blew it away. Okay, so basically, you sent out this golden ticket to these possible employees. They're looking at you like you're Willy Wonka right now, and they want to get inside the factory. Um, your contact, however, he's kind of a little bit pissy about it with you. Um,
Mm-hmm.
some of the candidates, they're really good, but they're kind of the faces that he didn't want to run into for a long while. But whatever. Um, yeah, I'm gonna say you're gonna get three.
Sorry.
All right, you're gonna get three viable people that will send you a message via whatever modicum of communications you've used, probably right back through your contact.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, where would you like to meet these fellows?
He's going to spend a little bit of money, and he is going to meet them at the meet them at like you know how hotels have those open bars. I know they don't have a Waldorf Astoria and Detroit, but something of the equivalent. He's going to meet them at the bar.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just Yeah, he's just going to meet there. He's going to meet them there. Order them a drink and just basically see where their mind is at.
All right.
What are your plans? What are you going to do?
All right. All right. Well, all right. The first guy that answers your call,
Mm-hmm.
he would have told you that you're gonna be meeting a man in a brown trench coat, black bowler cap on. He kind of looks almost like an Alfred Pennyworth, but
Mm-hmm.
in his eyes, you could probably tell this is not the same guy that's willing to make your bed and fluff your pillows.
So tell me, what are your dreams and aspirations?
Well, basically, sir, one of these nights I'd like to own my own boat and possibly just sail off into the South Pacific. It's nice and warm.
Do you have a criminal record?
Only people that get caught have criminal records.
That's what I like to hear. We'll be performing background checks. But how are you with dealing with the general press?
I'm sorry, the general what?
Press.
Oh, well, I like to think of it like this. Give them something to talk about so they don't talk about the things you don't want them to.
Hmm. That's interesting. So let me give you a hypothetical. Say I am working on a merger with another company that I'm looking to buy out. And there's competition. And let's just say words get out that I may or may not be the best buyer. How would you handle that?
Well, it's really easy, sir. You see, you take the competition that's bidding for your buy and you cripple them. You cripple them financially because then the seller will look at you as the only viable solution to ascertaining the profits he needs.
Understandable. Do you work well under pressure?
Oh, but of course, I spent some time in the military in my younger days. Well, I can tell you that learning how to hold a grenade just right without the pin on, patience does become a virtue.
I see. Where did you get your degree in?
Oh, I studied at Oxford, good sir. My degrees are in business, psychology, and studied a little bit of law. I like to spread it around between finance and, well, legal procedure.
Interesting. Did you have a master's? Do you have your JD, Juris Doctor?
No, not quite. As you may, if I may say so,
Mm-hmm.
frankly, the kind of business that you and I are involved in, well, life had to take its own detour. I stopped at my bachelor's.
Do you have a problem with going back to school?
Not at all, not at all. If it's a part of the job, school would be back in session.
Hmm. You see Malachi looking him over and basically
Philo?
trying. Wow. Goodness. Oh, wow. I had a flashback. You see Shiloh. Wow, Malachi. Haven't used. Wow. You see Shiloh looking him up and down, basically trying to get a read off of him. And actually, can I get perception empathy?
Sure. What's this? What's the dice pool?
Three. He's not too good at that. He's trying to see if he's trying to run game or not.
From what little you can tell, he seems on the up and up.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him for some references.
Okay. He'll provide you with an actual list of names and numbers.
Mhm.
Uh, give me an intelligence influence. What would that dice pool be?
Intelligence influence. 5 dice.
All right, you recognize one of the names on his reference as being someone of a bigger player that you've heard of out there.
Hmm.
But it looks that most of his history uh, has been legitimate businesses.
Hmm.
There's only the few names, and again, one of those names are one of the players that you've heard out there in the underworld. But most of the other references are legitimate fronts, legitimate businesses, it seems. He has a history more or less as a director, not quite an executive, but yeah, he has managerial experience.
Okay. Um. All right, Mister. What did you say your last name was?
Oh, you can call me. Oh God, I always hate coming up with names. Uh, you can call me Christoph.
Christoph. We will be in contact. Is there any number in which I can reach you since you're under consideration?
He'll provide you with a cell phone number.
Fantastic. He will basically enjoy the drink with him. I think Christoph would notice from him that every so often Shiloh, he'll break his eye from the conversation and he'll start counting people in the room, how many people are there. It's kind of like not obvious, but after like a conversation will go for about 10, 15 minutes, you'll see Shiloh's eyes break from him and his eyes will start looking around the room almost as if it's like on reflex.
Mm-hmm. What's
Uh,
perception alertness?
my perception alertness?
Mm-hmm.
4 dice.
Okay. You do happen to see that someone else is eyeing you.
That's actually a flaw. I was just acting out. But oh shit. Okay. When paranoia is actually a thing.
Sometimes they are.
All right. Shiloh will he has permanent fangs. Just letting you know since you have no idea what's on my sheet.
Mm-hmm.
He's you see him kind of lick his mouth, close it again,
Mm-hmm.
and excuse himself from Kristoff, saying that he can leave.
All right. He'll just bid you an adieu and say that he's looking forward to work with you later.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Shiloh's going to get up from his perch and sit directly across from the person that's eyeing him.
Uh, this next gentleman, you see that he's in a suit and tie. He's a little bit on the larger side.
Hmm.
His suit doesn't look quite that immaculate, almost like he's bursting out of it,
Hmm.
and he looks kind of sweaty. But
Yeah.
yeah, but he eyes you as you sit down, and
Hmm.
when you sit down, he'll say, "Are you the guy?"
Yes. I'm gonna help you.
I'm just here to answer your ad.
Tell me about your credentials.
Well, I don't have a lot of things that I could put on a resume, so to speak, but I've worked for a lot of guys that are in the business. I go back some 20 years trying to
Hmm.
find a way out, you know?
Right.
I'm good with money. I know how to make money, manage money, take money, if that's the case. And yeah, I mean, if you need a legit operation, sure, I can run that.
How many operations have you run?
Well, I was running this skimming scheme, kind
Hmm.
of like kind of like just like a Ponzi scheme, but some people get paid off. I did that in
Right.
Vegas. I did that in Miami,
Yeah,
I've also done a few things over the internet. This internet gambling, what a business. It's so easy. Suckers every day.
very nice. Can I get a perception awareness? How in shape is this gentleman?
Okay, what's your
Like,
perception?
is he about to die from a heart attack like any minute? Is the thing I'm trying to ask.
Um, I would call that the perception medicine, not really awareness.
Well, yeah, I have medicine. That's the important question. Because that's kind of fucked up if I like hire that guy. He's just like, I'm done. Not good.
All right. So just perception.
Let me check my sheet real quick. My computer's being slow.
What?
My computer's being slow. I'm sorry.
All right. So how much is your perception?
My perception. I'm trying to see if I actually have medicine. Just a sec.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. No, it's just perception. Holy shit.
All right. What's your perception? Two.
Yep, two.
Um, with your familiarity of the streets,
Mm-hmm.
this guy just looks like he's slightly high.
Uh, mm. He looks at him. He looks him over again. It's kind of like that lingering stare where he's trying to see what this guy is up to. You have references?
Well, if you want to make a few calls, yeah. But like I said, it's not something I can quite put on a resume.
No, I just want to make sure that folks that are doing the deal are able to, verify that you're on the up and up.
Um, he'll take out a card. He'll write.
Because if you're not up and up, I have some phone calls to make. That's all.
No. Of course, I understand. I understand. He'll he'll take out a card. He'll write on the back of it. He'll hand you a name and a number. It looks like in his script. It looks like the name just says Benny.
Mm-hmm. Benny. All right, cool. He puts it in his pocket, gives him a handshake.
Yep.
I'll be in touch.
Yep. And he'll shake your hand,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll finish his drink and bounce.
All right. Let's see the last person that walks up in here.
All right. The last person that you'll be meeting tonight will actually approach you. Say, excuse me, Mr. Shiloh.
Yes, it would be. How may I help you?
When you meet the gentleman, he looks much younger than the other two. He
Mm-hmm.
looks kind of baby faced. But he's dressed very well, just very nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he put his time and attention for this interview. Well, it's good to meet you, Mr. Shiloh, if I may call you that. I'd like to have this interview now, if you're ready.
Are you legal to drink? As I just flat out ask him.
Not quite yet, sir, but you know, I've been to my parties in the past.
Have a seat.
We'll take a seat.
So tell me, what kind of life experiences do you have?
Well, you know, I was somewhat of a child prodigy as a kid. Did a lot of the higher learning and specialty camps. Did ones for NASA, did ones for Microsoft. Um, Pretty much, I'm just about getting out of school with my bachelor's. Skipped a few grades. He'll actually take out of a suitcase. He'll show you like transcripts of his college record and everything.
Hmm. What college is listed?
Oh, you'll see Princeton. You'll see another. It's not one that you readily recognize, but in its name, it's like an undergrad college.
Take out my phone and start doing Google searches. Is this a place? Or did you just find like a template off of like Reddit and was like, yo, I want to be an internet gangster?
Oh, yeah. You see, that was a place a friend of mine recommended I go. I know it doesn't
Uh,
really have much credit by name, but he leans in close to you. You see, most of the guys that work there were all friends of mine, and you can kind of say that the students have run of the facility.
Interesting.
Yeah, we've done a lot of private enterprises of our own.
Huh. You don't say. Hmm. Shiloh's looking and he's like, I like this. I like this a lot. Uh, do you have any familial connections?
Familial? Well, my mom and dad are still alive. I have a sister and a brother.
Are they actively looking for you? Is the question.
No, no, no. They all know
Are
where I'm
you
at.
are you independent?
Oh, do you mean do I live off mom and dad? Nah, nah. I handle myself.
Okay, so mom and dad's not going to knock on my door like, oh my God, what did you do to my baby?
No, sir. I don't know why they would do that, but no.
I don't know. You came up here in a business suit, not yet legal. I have to ask these questions.
Well, sir. That's the drawback of excellence. Being young and
Hmm.
surpassing your peers, well, people still want to hold you under the bar, but I can take it. But no worries, no. My parents won't be looking for me.
You have proper identification.
Oh, of course. He'll show you like a Mission Complete ID.
Like, is it like a picture of him, or is it just like Mr. Feng Chao, you know?
No, no, no. It's a government issued ID. It's a state ID.
Fair enough. He looks at it. It's just like, okay, well, hmm, I will definitely be in touch. You have any references?
Oh yeah, yeah, I do actually. He'll produce a letterhead and a list of references. You'll notice that most of these are like private businesses.
Uh-huh.
Um, nothing like a franchise or anything.
Okay.
But yeah, within the letterhead, I'm sorry, not actually the letterhead, but it looks like these are letters that have been signed by other people testifying to this kid's ability.
Okay. We'll definitely be in touch. I'm impressed.
Oh, well, thank you very much, sir. I hope that you'll choose me as a candidate because I'd really like to make a good impression and start with a company that I can grow with. I think my skill set is just what you're looking for.
Indeed. He'll give him a once over. Indeed. Shake his hand.
hmm And he'll shake it right back and he'll excuse himself.
I'll give him, a send off and a wave. And Shiloh's gonna sit and contemplate with himself a bit. The second guy is like a liability. Can't use that guy. First guy is young and might get arrested fairly quickly. Um, well, the first guy has enough years and experience where he'll actually survive. Mm.
And if Shiloh wants to finish his drinks at the bar and let
He
this.
has actually been drinking. He's just looking at the glass of wine that he's had, and he's just basically nursing it. He's not actually drinking it.
All right. Well, if we want to let Shiloh just finish his thoughts, we.
Essentially.
Huh?
If it's okay with the storyteller, I have an idea.
Okay.
I will be calling back the first and third gentleman.
All right. For the sake of brevity, we'll say that this happens like an hour or two later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, the first gentleman, Mr. Kristoff, arrives in a timely fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And I presume you're still at the bar, yes?
This time it's going to be, I have Domain. That's pretty close and nearby.
Okay.
And, he is going to, since I have enough money for that and resources, would I be able to, would it just be me there? Me in like a restaurant,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yeah, if you want to go to a restaurant, that's not a problem.
Yeah, nobody's going to be there. And,
Wait, are you trying to buy out the restaurant?
not buy out the restaurant, just have a private area.
Yeah, that's easy.
Uh-huh. Not buy out the restaurant, just basically say that I want a reservation and I want to be the only person in the bar.
In the entire bar?
In the entire establishment. Just me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait. Hold on. How much resources do you have?
4.
4. All right.
How much money is he asking me for? It's a better question.
I'm going to say, and are these permanent resources or were they temporary dots?
Permanent. Last I heard.
Let's see. Do you have any subterfuge?
Subterfuge? Yes. No. Oh, it's not that kind of character.
All right. Then your 4th dot will be temporarily suspended.
Gosh. Basically.
Hey, you're the high roller. You gotta.
I am the high roller. Doesn't even have to be this way. I'm probably overthinking it. But essentially, what he's going to do. So actually, we don't even actually have to like do the restaurant thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is he's essentially going to ghoul the first and the third person, because those are the ones he wants.
He's gonna ghoul them?
Yes.
Okay. How are you gonna go about that?
Kind of like Scarface style. Have drinks already there and prepared, and just offer it. He's gonna mix a little bit of his blood with the wine.
All right. I'm just going to roll their perceptions and alertness. Did it taste anything? For the first guy, Kristoff. All right. The drink is kind of funny, but you get it in him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. Now, your younger character, we'll call him Vincent. Yes, Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent actually abstains from drinking the wine. He doesn't know what's up with it, but he'll just kind of like, oh, no, thank you.
Charisma, expression. basically saying, part of the family, like you're with me, like nothing's gonna happen. It's just like it's a sign of good faith almost.
All right. What's your charisma and expression?
5 dice.
5 dice. Two success. Let's see if his willpower beats it. We give him just 5.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Ooh. You don't really convince him. He'll say, "Sir, I don't want to offend you,
Okay.
but I'm something of a straight edger. I kind of abstain from drinking."
It's not really a sort of straight edge kind of thing. It's more of it'll be something that you will have to do in your line of professions. You don't necessarily, as Shiloh's basically talking to him, basically you have to be able to look the part and act the part. And sometimes I'm not asking you to get floored or plastered or anything like that. That's actually what I discourage from both of you. All I'm asking for is to enjoy a drink, just one. It's not going to get you floored. And
Um, okay. He's only going to take a sip from it. That's about it. He's not going to take. He's not going to ingest the full blood point.
God damn it. So I guess I'll just have to work on them then. So I will expect you back on. I set a date for both of them to come in so we can work out some business plans.
Okay.
Mhm.
And yeah, Christoph and Vincent, they'll thank you for the call back.
Mhm.
And yeah, they'll make their way out.
Okay.
And you will have a date set for the second interview, I suppose.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Then with that, I think we'll call it a scene. Thank you,
Same.
ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Stay tuned to the next episode of The Dark Reflection.